Hello everybody and welcome back to CJ Explores. Today we're exploring Tweed Coast. So the first place we come today is Fingal Head, and it's this beautiful lookout spot just on the headland. We have the little lighthouse up here and we have Cook Island over there, which is a popular diving spot.
Right now is also whale season, so we are seeing a lot of activity out here. Apparently there are some whales who are migrating north, and we've just seen some dolphins, which are very cool, and they're having a great time jumping out of the water and posing for photos.
They're just here and they're jumping up. They're so cute. We were going to take the drone out, but our drone just died. But there's actually some drones above them already, and I think they're enjoying the attention. So this is the little Fingal Head lighthouse. It's very tiny and cute. I feel like they just chopped off the top and stuck it here. But it's a very cute little monument. So we took a little drive in the car just down the road, about 10 minutes, and we've come to Kingscliff. It's a very popular little coastal town. If you're looking for a holiday by the beach but you don't want the rowdiness of Gold Coast, then generally a lot of Brisbane locals come to Kingscliff. And we are hungry, so we pulled over and we've come to kind of the first place that we saw, Earth Pantry, because Corey saw big breakfast, and obviously that's him for the day. I ordered this smoothie bowl and it looks pretty good. It's huge.
I've got the vegan Big Brekkie and it looks really good. Homemade beans, tofu, mushrooms and avocado. But this is what I'm most excited about. It's a massive slab of potato, and anyone who knows me, that's all me. That's what I'm about.
So we've just finished our little brekkie and we've come down onto the main beach at Kingscliff. It's beautiful open space beach, and as you can see that is Cook Island over there where we were originally this morning at Fingal Head. So we've come all along the coast, Kingscliff, and now we're just doing a little cruise along the beach.
We're just taking a little drive out of Kingscliff. We've come to the south end where there is like a little creek that runs out to the ocean, but it's so nice here, it's so tranquil. The water's really flat and there's loads of people just swimming in the water, paddleboarding, and we've even seen this lady just swimming with her dog doing laps up and down the creek, and the dog is just loving life. But it seems like this creek separates Kingscliff from the rest of the Tweed Coast, which is where we're off to next.
Is Cabarita Beach, and we'll come up to the headland because we want to see this beautiful view that we saw in a photo, and you can look back all along the beach, and we particularly like this little coved area here. I think we're going to go and have an hour or so at the beach, but first up we're going to go and continue up the path and see the views from up there. There is a whale passing by the headland. There's quite a few people up here just whale watching now. It's the season. And we can see one right out there.
There's a grandstand there, isn't there?
There is a bit of a watching area.
Right, what's the plan now?
I think that we're going to go down and change into our swimmers and dip our little toes into the sea.
I just found out that below Cabarita Headland is an ancient Aboriginal midden, and middens are basically deposits of like shellfish and bones, and just evidence that there was like a lot of Aboriginal fishing here, and you can find those all over Moreton Island as well as Fraser Island, but they're just the way that they used to operate, I guess, as the Aboriginal people, is they would discard all the seashells in one spot, and it just ends up being this massive mound, and a very good piece of evidence to say that there was a settlement there. Okay, so after walking up the headland just behind us here, we've decided to come south onto, I believe it's Boganga Beach, and this place, about 3 or 4 years ago, I lost my first drone. It is way out there somewhere in the ocean. What happened was I went up too high, got above the coverage of this cliffside, the wind caught it and it just went and lost my drone, but I'm much more careful now with drones, so we won't be losing ours today. But we're just going to sit up here on the beach, have a little picnic, and maybe even go for a swim. We've just set up our little beach shelter here and we're hanging out, having a little picnic before we move on from this place, and we're probably going to head further south.
I'm gonna chicken out.
Go.
No, I'm chicken out.
Okay, so we're going to pack up our tent now and head further south on the Tweed Coast way. I'm not sure how much of it we'll do, but we're just going to go for a drive and see what we find.
Alright, next spot is Hastings Headlands, and it is very busy here. We were lucky to get a pub, but there's so many people just perched up with a little picnic set, and I think they've got the right idea. And maybe they're also whale watching. We're going to wrap it up here today in our Tweed little road trip on Hastings Headland, and we're going to head back, but next week we have treated ourselves with some friends to a super nice Airbnb for my birthday and my friend's birthday, and it is in Byron Bay,
which we can see right behind us here from Hastings Headland. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in Byron Bay next week.
Woo!